again. I am SimminLemon on YouTube, and I am here for the second build of my channel, So this build is actually inspired by a house that's in my parents' neighborhood. In my last video, I mentioned that we just moved into a house. It's not in my parents' neighborhood though, but I was looking at houses in my parents' neighborhood, and this house was for sale then, and I kind of glanced around at it on Zillow. Like I found some pictures of it, of the inside of it, and that's why the kitchen will look like that, as you will see whenever I'm done with the kitchen. But right now, I got the outside of the house pretty close to what it actually looks like. I really liked the color that they used for the wall with the door color, which you'll see in just a second whenever I paint the wall. And the door color is yellow, and it's yellow in real life, and it's this dark gray color. They painted the walls on the exterior, and I thought that was so cool because houses around here don't usually look like that. The style of the house matched the houses around it in the neighborhood, but the coloring was cool. I liked it, so I was inspired to build it. And yeah, as I mentioned, we were buying a house when this one was for sale, so that's why I kind of looked at it, and I didn't end up we didn't end up going to see the house or anything because it was kind of expensive for what it was. I think it was probably a little overpriced because it's close to the high school over here. Like you could walk to the high school in probably 5 minutes from where this house is. And if you're from where I'm from, I guess you might understand why that's a big deal. The high school is very important in this town that I live in. So that's why. So yes, this house ended up being a 2-bedroom and 2-bathroom house. Each bathroom has a tub and a toilet. So yeah, they're both, I guess, considered full bathrooms. Except for one bathroom does not have a sink. It's the one in the master bedroom, or like the bigger bedroom, because it's kind of like a budget house. Although I forgot to look. It's up here. I tried to make it around 20,000, but I know it did not end up being around 20,000 simoleons. So sorry about that. I had to keep on going to my the household profile and using cheats to up the price or up the amount of simoleons that I had because I was trying to stick to the budget. But as you can see, it is already dwindling down around 5,000, and I haven't even put in a bunch of furniture yet. So yes, I think it's probably around 40 or 50 simoleons. So yes, I kind of made it with maybe a single mom in mind, and she has a little toddler. The little toddler bedroom came out really cute. I think I used a lot of colors I don't usually use for kid rooms. We'll get to that whenever we actually come across it. But for right now, I'm struggling with the living room. I wanted it to be neutral tones, which I think I ended up doing neutral tones. There's some greens in there, which I like, but also just some light colored wood. I'm just not a huge fan of the layout of the living room, but it's a small house, and with a small house, you have a small living room, I suppose. So I ended up liking it. At least I could fit a little TV in there and a bookshelf. I think the couch just looks a little off to me, but I liked the couch, so I don't know. I think I just wanted to move on. But yeah, I think I skipped kind of right over the kitchen. I do like the kitchen, but it's just a little bland looking, I guess. Which is how it looked in the picture online. The only thing that I could see online of the house was like the kitchen was the only room with furniture, I guess. And I could tell that it was an open floor plan, or it opened out to the dining room and living room more, I think. Couldn't really tell that much from the pictures, but I don't really like open floor plans much, so I guess I did kind of close off the living room by building that wall and then just putting like an archway. But the one thing I do really like about the kitchen is those little shelves that I put, because I never use shelves in kitchens, or I never really even use shelves at all, because I always forget about them. I forget that I could put that extra little detail in there and like add things on the walls like that instead of just pictures. So I like how that came out in the corner, those little corner shelves. And I go back later and I do put little things on them. I just didn't really know what to put on them before. Oh, and if you notice, like the two little urns that I put on the back of the couch, yeah, I don't know. I like the urns, I guess. I never use urns, and now that I'm building, right now I'm liking using urns. I don't remember if I used one in the last build. I don't think I did. But here we are to the master bedroom. The kind of sim that I'm picturing is like she's a single mom. She's cool. She's kind of young. She likes the color blue. I like the color blue. All of my houses will probably have blue in them. I should probably do a house with no blue at all. Maybe that will be my next house that I build. But I do really like how this bedroom came out. I do like the blues. I never used that bed ever, but I kind of like how the blues in the bed look with the rug that I used. And I've got like this little corner space right whenever you walk in the bedroom. I think it's pretty cute with a little tiny candle. I do end up putting more color other than blue in the bedroom. There's something that makes me want to put pink in there. It's like the little like woman statue that's on her desk. I start adding pinks closer to the bathroom, and the bathroom theme will be like hot pink. I do not like pink, or hot pink especially. I don't like fuchsia. But every now and then something will be like, something tiny will be pink. So I end up wanting to like bring it out somehow or another by using, random little knickknacks and stuff. And that's what I did in this bedroom. It's mostly blue, and I put like some glam in there. She's like a cool young mom. She's glam, but she's also simple. She's also on a budget, or at least she tries to be, when the person building her house doesn't keep adding money using the ka-ching cheat over and over again just to make everything look really pretty. So here's the toddler's room. I really like how it came out. I love all those colors. I guess it's mostly like primary colors, and with the use of black and white that I stuck in there. Maybe I'll just add that room to the gallery alone too. It's suddenly going very fast right now because I accidentally paused the filming and forgot it was on pause. So I came back and added all the furniture that I used into the family inventory so I could kind of remember which stuff I used. And that's why I added it pretty fast just then. But here I am putting the little knickknacks on those kitchen shelves, and I'm just adding some decoration to the kitchen to make it more colorful. The kitchen, dining room, and living room ended up being like jungle adventure theme somehow or another. I need to work on making my houses a little bit more cohesive, maybe. I'm not sure. I think they end up looking good, even though some rooms don't really look like the others, but I think that's normal for family homes because not everybody in a family is exactly like the others. So it's like some house builds that I watch, the whole house looks the same and it looks really good. But for me, I just don't naturally think that way. I think, okay, this Sim's going to be like this, so their bedroom's going to look like this, probably. I kind of think of their characteristics, and that's the way I decorate their bedrooms, and even sometimes of their living rooms and stuff. So I do want to challenge myself to make a house that is all cohesive, though, like maybe just one person lives there with their dog and every single room looks the same or something. Or maybe one person lives there with somebody else that's sort of the same. I would still feel the urge to decorate their rooms a tiny bit differently though. Maybe it's a show house that used to be sold so everything looks the same. Maybe I'll just think like that when I'm doing that challenge for myself. So here we are with the outside, the exterior. I had a lot of fun with this towards the end. You'll see like me adding little stepping stones and stuff, and it looks really cute. I'm so happy with the exterior of this house and like the landscaping that I did. In the front, it looks pretty normal in the front, I guess, but towards the end, I'm telling you'll see it all come together. But in real life, this house looks just like this in the front, minus the landscaping, because it was actually a new construction. It's actually a weird story. This house was on like this corner lot of some other street in my parents' neighborhood. It was on this corner lot, and this lot has a lot of trees, and there was a different house there for years and years, and it looked kind of like this, but it was a really weird green color, and it didn't look good. It looked really run down and this weird green color, and every time I would pass by, I would think, oh, that house is a little bit of an eyesore. I'm not too sure about it. It looks, I don't know, it looked really creepy. And then one day I passed by, and it looked like the house had blown up, literally blown up. And it looked like that for months, just this blown up house on a corner lot of like a neighborhood where the houses are all close together, just a casual blown up house with trees all around it. Not too sure what the story was there. It'd be interesting to know. I don't know. Am I a nosy neighbor? I don't know. Whatever. I like mysteries, I suppose. But yeah, and then finally this blown up house was bulldozed, and then a few months later this house just appeared on that same lot. So kind of mysterious, and I like how they painted it like a dark gray color. Kind of adds to the mystery. I don't really normally see houses around there like this dark gray. Houses that look like this anyway. I don't know. And then like with the pop of color on the door. Yeah, the houses in my parents' neighborhood, there's like a cluster of houses this style around there. But this one it looks different. I like it though. I thought it was really cute. So here I am with the backyard area. I, for some reason, went with like a brown and blue kind of themes, kind of chill backyard family area. There's a lot of flowers and pots. It's kind of sporadic. It's not too neat. You know, this is a single mom with a toddler. She's got her hands full and she works. You know, she doesn't have time to keep everything up. Hence the beehive little corner around there with the old dead vines running up her windows in the back. So yes, have fun watching me place all these little stepping stone rugs. It was fun to do, and it's so fun to watch these too. I just thought that was so cool the first time I saw someone do that on their builds. I was thinking, where are those round like rocks coming from? Where are those stepping stones coming from? And then I watched it in like slow-mo or whatever. I rewound the video and I'm like, oh, that's a rug. Cool. Do I have that rug? Awesome, I do. I will add stepping stones / rugs to my backyards. And I think it ended up really cute. I like how it kind of flows. I think it flows anyway. If you don't think it flows, I don't know. Let me know, but I think it flows. I like the little patches of like rocks and the low-lying yellow flowers. Those are so easy to just landscape with. I just put them everywhere. They're easy. I'm not the best landscaper. I don't do it very often, but now I'm really getting myself to, since I'm actually making videos for other people to see. I used to just build a house, forget about the landscaping, play my Sims families in that house until I kind of got bored and was like, oh, you know what? This house needs some landscaping. Maybe I'll just add a few flowers here and there. And they would never look that, like the yard still wouldn't look that good. Yes, here is a laundry room. The house in real life had this little shed right there. It's probably a shed in real life. Maybe they put their washer and dryer in there. But I figured I would, go ahead and put a washer and dryer, and there's some like little tools. There's a broomstick on the wall. And as you will see, whenever I roll like the pictures of the screenshots, I did have to redo the laundry room just a little bit. I had to move the washer and dryer over to the right because I test played it, and my poor single mom Sim could not wash her little toddler's clothes because SimminLemon did not put the washer and dryer in the right place. So I had to go back and fix it. I just moved it over like a little. I think that huge shelf was in the way, and I kind of suspected that it might be whenever I was building. But yeah, I guess I was right. Oh yeah, towards the end, I remembered that I wanted to raise the foundation. I almost called it a plantation. I decided to raise the foundation because I almost forgot, because I like to do that after I add all the plants, because it's really hard to add plants with like the move objects on cheat. It's hard to move them like right up against your house, and they don't really look right unless they're right up against your house. So yeah, I love the part in building when I get to raise that foundation, because then it all just comes together and you can add the stairs and stuff, and it just looks way better than it being flat on the floor. And yes, there is the house. I ended up calling it Small Family, Small Home, and it will be on the gallery. You can search for SimminLemon or the username doldemort. It's in the description. Enjoy the pictures and the house. Bye!